Good morning, everyone. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to this very special edition of HR World TV in association with EduTV. Our program today, Bridging Gap and Students' Aspirations versus Industry Expectations, comes at a very important time as the world of work is evolving faster than ever and as industries across sectors are reimagining their talent needs. It is vital for us to understand that young graduates and postgraduates truly aspire to when they step out of their universities. At the same time, it is equally important for students and academic institutions to be aware of what the corporate world expects, the skills, mindsets, and values that are critical for success in today's dynamic workplace. Today's conversation is about building that bridge. I'm honored to welcome an exceptional panel of leaders who bring rich perspective from both academia and industry. Mr. Amit Singh Athwal, Director Training and Placement, Sharda University, Agra. Dr. Sangeeta Bhatia, Principal, KIIT World School, New Delhi. Mr. Ravi Mahto, President, Admissions, Sparsh Global Business School, Noida. Very warm welcome to all of you and thank you for joining us today. We look forward to hearing your insights on what students are seeking, what companies are expecting, and how we can make together to better prepare the next generation for success in the world of work. To all our viewers and partners of HR World TV, thank you for your continued support, and we look forward to more such conversations in the future. With that, let's begin our discussion. I will start with Mr. Amit Athwal, as he has been is within the grind between industry and academia, and he's placing students. Amit, and total time we have got 25 minutes for this program. Amit, I will request you what I think you are the right person to start with the on this topic. Over to you, Amit.
Thanks, Pranav. Thanks everyone in the panel, Dr. Sangeeta and Vice President sir. It's my immense pleasure to be here, and I will just come down to the point. Pranav, the entire industry, if I see from last 20 years, is moving very fast. Technologies are changing like anything. Daily, the new technology is coming up, but the main thing, the main element, what a company or HR of any of the vertical required a communication skills of the students. Second, the attitude. If these two things are the positive ones, the companies are very open and they are saying these are the next Z students. They know technology very good. They can adapt the technology very fast. But the major thing is the communication skills and the attitude. If these two things are very positive, they can make a miracle in their career in the life. This is a two-pointer that I want to submit.
Thank you, Mr. Amit. I think you are very right. But we have also heard the similar things from the corporate that when a person or a candidate enters the room, sits and speaks a first sentence, they decide they want to hire him or not. I'm talking about the freshers. Now, I will request Dr. Sangeeta Bhatia. I'm sure, ma'am, I had been to your office also many times and I have seen you interviewing, ma'am, scores of people, candidates for your organization. Ma'am, what exactly you look forward, look in the candidates and what things are missing sometimes in the candidates? Over to you, Dr. Sangeeta.
First of all, Pranav, thank you so much, and to EduTV as well, for taking up this most important part in a student's life, which is employability and the gaps that exist between the students' aspiration and the industry expectations. As Mr. Amit has rightly pointed out, that communication skills and their attitudes. Attitudes stem from passion, attitudes stem from preparedness as well. So somewhere our curricula need to factor in these kind of skills, soft skills, which prepare students for life. Experiential learning is very important. And I think for fostering this kind of confidence, more exposure visits, more career counseling, and I think above all, where I see the role of alumni base, when alumni interactions happen in the campus, they expose the kind of gaps that they have encountered so that students who are already being prepared try to bridge those gaps. So they come with very diverse mindsets in the campus, and as well as the skill sets, which do not happen within the classrooms, but the students are exposed through interaction with their seniors. Second thing where I see is making of portfolios, which is already a part of our National Education Policy 2020. Now, in portfolios, we are not just documenting the scores of the students, but how they're engaged with participation in career pathways, exposure to industrial visits, finding their own attitudes, as well as the aptitude. Now, till now we were segregating learning into aptitude versus attitude. But as Mr. Amit rightly said, attitudes also have to be part of aptitude. We need to have a new policy where we do benchmarking of students' employability skill set. If we can, while measuring their marks in subject competence, we also see that how that subject competence is translating to their employability skill index. If we could measure that and have a national policy on these, I think where Mr. Amit is grappling with, the school should be able to cater beautifully. Thank you, Pranav.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I think whatever came from you is with all experience of so many years, and you are very right, ma'am. Now, we come to Mr. Ravi Mahto. Ravi has been instrumental and is doing great job in admitting the students to various universities. Ravi, I'm sure the students and parents are very close to you because you are the first point of contact and you are close to them throughout their journey in the university to the corporate. I'm sure. So, how does this aspiration of the students and the requirement at the universe at the corporate, the requirement at the corporate, they change a bit what has been aspired by the student? Over to you, Ravi.
Thank you so much, Pranav, and thank you for having me in this panel. Look, um, throughout my experience and the journey which I have traveled in this education sector for last 15 years, I have personally traveled 24 to 25 states of India, and I have done the outreach activity like more than 500 sessions and the college session school connect program. Okay, so if I go to remote area, tier one city or not tier two city or tier three city, the main thing that the student or the parent are seeking from the college, okay, is that what is the ROI right now? And they are very, very deeply concerned about the ROI, what they are investing for the engineering admissions or graduation admissions for BBA, BCA, or for the management admissions. Okay. And if I talk about the basic skill set that they have grabbed throughout their career, if the student is a 16-year-old kid or a 20-year-old kid, okay, gap is there because as of now the world has changed, digitalization has happened, and people still not having that skill set to join a good college institution to learn, because this thing this is a basic thing of India, because we are a developing country and it is mandatory that if the internet is spread wide over the nation, people should be aware, and there should be somebody to be accountable that every single child should be aware of the technology, the AI, and counseling. If I talk about ethical counseling, it's not about doing admission, it is guiding a student in the right way. Let them decide what to do instead of forcing them. Okay. If I see that what challenges is coming in nowadays, academia is different, student aspect is different. If I talk about a young mind, they only see that, okay, I want a good college, The placement graph should be high, faculty should be top notch, the infrastructure should be top notch. And if they come to the college and we groom them, then definitely Mr. Amit Singh is here and he will be saying more into this, because he find that students came from across the globe to XYG college, and it is very difficult to train them, develop them for a placement opportunity if they seek after 3 years or 4 years graduation program or MBA program. Okay. Main challenges that everybody is facing, that right way of pedagogy that they have been taught till now, and what are we going to teach, and how the outcome will come after 2 years or 4 years of the teaching, after the colleges or university are teaching them. We have to move them in such a way that they should be not employed as of now for 2 years or 3 years. They should be employed for coming next 20 years, 30 years. This is what we should be doing. And everybody should think about this. New education policy, as Dr. Bhatia has said, that India is changing and a lot of colleges are implementing a lot of things, and we are also changing. But it is duty of every citizen of India to be responsible and guide all the students and the parents that what to do, what not to do, and what to choose wisely. So over to you, Pranav.
I
So,
think
Mahto,
I think
I
you are
just
very right. There's a lot of things. Yeah, please, Dr. Bhatia.
Mr. Mahto, as you rightly said, at schools, we cannot anymore prepare students for jobs of today, but we have to prepare them to ask questions which have never been asked so far. It's only by challenging the existing knowledge that we can prepare them to create new knowledge, which is need of the hour. And you've really pointed it bang on. Thank you so much, Mr. Mahto.
Thank you.
But I just want to raise one point, Dr. Bhatia, what you have said about the career counseling. Career counseling, what I feel, it's my year of experience from last 2 decades. Mainly the career counseling starts from class 5 or a 4, and it should be major of the parents only. Majority of parents counseling should be there for the students' careers. Because what happened, what we feel when the students come for the placement, and Mr. Mahto will also agree, they are puzzled. The student want to be a guitarist, and the parents want he or she should be a BTech engineer in computer science or a biotechnology. But what I feel, keep career counseling, the parents should be must, and the point of Mr. Mahto regarding the ROI means what we are investing and how much package we are getting. And these two things are interrelated together. If the
Of course.
counseling is career counseling from the lower classes is there, then the students and parents are in a very comfortable position when they're coming to us to getting the ROIs.
Absolutely. The skills and mindsets both have to converge. Absolutely.
I think both of you are right, but I think our institutions, schools or universities, they are a place where the students will be taught. And ROI word, maybe the parents are thinking that way. I don't think so that is very appropriate as and today's date. Because we run a recruitment company also. On one hand, people are like feeling bad about the unemployment thing. On the other hand, the industries are looking for people aggressively. Every company, every institute, I'm sure Mr. Athwal, Mr. Mahto and Dr. Bhatia, I'm sure Dr. Bhatia must be also leading a lot of people. Everywhere the requirements are there. So how to plug these things? Over to Mr. Athwal on this.
Okay.
Okay. Sir, then there should be one thing just I want to add from the Dr. Bhatia's point only. Employability skill test. This is very important thing, employability skill test. It used to happen, if I talk about a 4-year program for the BTech, it happens from the second year or third year. In MBA, it happened in first year. If this skill set, this employability skill test will start from class 8 onwards, it will perfectly match our career counseling, our employability skill test, and the what I feel towards the Mahtoji, because Mahtoji is doing the admissions, the word ROI, he used to get it. If all these things we can chain it out in a perfect manner, I will say one thing very clearly. The vision of PM Modi for 2047 will be completed by 2037 or 2035. If three, four things can be clubbed in very specific way so that students and the parents both are on a comfortable position to take the decision about the student career.
Thank you so much, Mr. Athwal. You summed up it very nicely. And I will request all our panelists for one-liner for our students who will be passing out and going to the new world of job and beyond. I'll start with Dr. Sangeeta Bhatia.
Pranav, I always believe the future no more belongs to those who score the highest, not the scores anymore, but to those who learn the fastest, adapt the quickest, and stay curious the longest.
Thank you, Dr. Bhatia. Mr. Mahto,
Yeah.
one-liner from you.
Okay, so the message to all the students who are passing out this year, who have passed out, okay, and they are looking forward for the career. My only wish is that don't be influenced by other people that okay, he is doing this and that, or he is doing great in that. Feel feel free that you should ask yourself and your parents, you should be counseled together that what is your interest in, what actually you can do it, how can you reshape Indians, can you innovate something in for India. If everybody will migrate to US or Canada or UK, and we people are working for Meta or YouTube and Google, 50% of Indians are working there. We have that talent. Why cannot we do same thing in India? Like for the last, if I talk about 1 decade or like since the COVID has happened, India has transformed. We understand the webinar. We understand work from home culture. We understand the hybrid model. Flexibility is coming in the India and the culture also. And the government is also supporting. There are lot of IPOs happen in last 2 to 4 years, and we have seen Zomato and a lot of edtech companies and a lot of good fintech companies blooming. Okay, Indian has the potential and we can do it. So why not? You can be a like a startup owner or a person that who can create jobs for millions of people in India. Okay, that is what I am here, and I this is a message to for all the Indian and student parents.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Ravi Mahto. And definitely, sir, now I'd like to come to Mr. Athwal. Sir, what's your one-line suggestion, advice for the students who will be passing out from schools and universities and going to the and going for a next transition of their life?
So one message, who are admitting to the colleges, please attend your classes, be positive,
Right.
and try to improve your communication skills and be positive. And those who are joining the corporates, I just request them, stick to your job for at least 2 to 3 years and upskill yourself ASAP with the need of the industry so that you can be a part of the industry always.
Thank you so much, Amit sir. Thank you so much, Ravi sir. And thank you so much, Dr. Sangeeta Bhatia, always helping us from so many years. And I'm sure the golden words of all our three panelists will definitely help our students and the next generation, what we call it, Generation Z. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you all.